8. Choose harmony over victory. Prioritize maintaining positive relationships and fostering harmony rather than winning the argument. Consider the long-term implications of the discussion and the impact it may have on the relationship. 9. Practice empathy. Try to empathize with the other person's feelings, motivations, and perspectives. Understanding their point of view can help diffuse tension and facilitate a more productive conversation. 10. Look for compromise. Instead of aiming for a complete victory, seek a compromise that satisfies both parties to some extent. Collaboration and finding middle ground can lead to more successful outcomes. By keeping these key points in mind, you can navigate disagreements and conflicts more effectively. Remember to prioritize understanding, respect, and cooperation over the desire to win the argument. By doing so, you can foster healthier relationships and achieve more constructive resolutions. Chapter 2: A Sure Way of Making Enemies and How to Avoid It. The chapter titled A Sure Way of Making Enemies and How to Avoid It from How to Win Friends and Influence People offers a valuable lesson on the detrimental effects of criticism, condemnation, and complaining in our interactions with others. The key lesson from this chapter is that by avoiding these negative behaviors and instead focusing on understanding, empathy, and constructive feedback, we can prevent unnecessary conflicts and cultivate positive relationships. Dale Carnegie emphasizes that criticism, condemnation, and complaining are counterproductive and often lead to defensiveness, resentment, and strain relationships. The lesson teaches the reader to be mindful of our words and actions, as they have a profound impact on how others perceive and respond to us. The chapter highlights the importance of empathy and understanding. It suggests putting ourselves in the shoes of others and considering their perspectives and circumstances. By doing so, we can develop compassion and empathy, which helps us approach interactions with more patience and understanding. Furthermore, the chapter emphasizes the power of constructive feedback. Instead of criticizing or condemning, it encourages providing feedback in a constructive manner that focuses on solutions and improvement. By offering suggestions and highlighting positive aspects, we create an environment that encourages growth and collaboration. The lesson derived from this chapter is that criticizing, condemning, and complaining are surefire ways to make enemies. Instead, we should strive to be understanding, empathetic, and provide constructive feedback when necessary. Additionally, the chapter advises against the need to always be right or to prove others wrong. It suggests practicing humility and accepting that we may not always have all the answers. By acknowledging our own fallibility, we create an environment where others feel comfortable sharing their perspectives without fear of judgment. In summary, the key lesson from A Sure Way of Making Enemies and How to Avoid It emphasizes the importance of avoiding criticism, condemnation, and complaining in our interactions with others. By practicing empathy, understanding, and offering constructive feedback, we can prevent unnecessary conflicts and cultivate positive relationships. Remember, by focusing on understanding, empathy, and providing solutions, we create an environment that encourages growth, collaboration, and mutual respect. 1. Avoid criticism. Criticizing others is counterproductive and can lead to defensiveness, resentment, and strain relationships. Instead, focus on understanding and empathy. 2. Practice empathy. Put yourself in the other person's shoes and try to understand their perspectives and circumstances. Developing empathy helps you approach interactions with patience and understanding. 3. Refrain from condemnation. Condemning others only creates a hostile environment and deepens divides. Choose understanding and seek common ground instead. 4. Don't complain excessively. Constant complaining can be draining for others and create a negative atmosphere. Instead, focus on finding solutions or addressing concerns constructively. 5. Offer constructive feedback. When feedback is necessary, provide it in a constructive manner that focuses on improvement and growth. Highlight positive aspects and offer suggestions for development. 6. Avoid the need to be always right. Let go of the need to prove others wrong or assert your superiority. Practice humility and accept that you may not always have all the answers. 7. Cultivate understanding and patience. Develop an attitude of understanding and patience when dealing with others. Recognize that people have different perspectives and experiences that shape their viewpoints. 8. Seek common ground. Look for areas of agreement and shared goals rather than focusing solely on differences. Finding common ground promotes understanding and fosters collaboration. 9. Maintain a positive and respectful attitude. Approach interactions with a positive and respectful attitude. Treat others with kindness and show appreciation for their contributions. 10. Encourage growth and improvement. Instead of criticizing or condemning, focus on fostering an environment of growth and improvement. Offer support, guidance, and constructive suggestions. 11. Practice active listening. Give others your full attention and listen actively to what they have to say. Avoid interrupting or dismissing their ideas. By incorporating these key points into your interactions, you can avoid making enemies and instead foster positive relationships. Focus on understanding, empathy, and constructive feedback. Avoid criticism, condemnation, and excessive complaining. By cultivating an environment of understanding, respect, and growth, you can build strong connections and prevent unnecessary conflicts. Chapter 3. If you're wrong, admit it. The chapter titled If You're Wrong, Admit It from How to Win Friends and Influence People offers a valuable lesson on the importance of humility, honesty, and admitting our mistakes. The key lesson from this chapter is that by acknowledging our errors, taking responsibility, and making amends, we can foster trust, credibility, and stronger relationships with others. Dale Carnegie emphasizes that admitting when we are wrong is a sign of strength rather than weakness. The lesson teaches the reader to avoid the pitfalls of defensiveness, excuses, and denial, which can damage relationships and hinder personal growth. The chapter highlights the power of humility and honesty. It suggests that instead of trying to save face or protect our ego, we should readily admit our mistakes. By doing so, we demonstrate integrity and authenticity, which earns the respect and trust of others. Furthermore, the chapter emphasizes the importance of making amends and taking corrective action. It encourages us to not only admit our errors but also actively seek ways to rectify the situation and prevent similar mistakes in the future. This proactive approach demonstrates accountability and a commitment to personal and professional growth. The lesson derived from this chapter is that admitting when we are wrong is a vital step toward personal and interpersonal development. It allows us to learn from our mistakes, maintain trust in our relationships, and continuously improve ourselves. Additionally, the chapter advises against making excuses or shifting blame onto others. It suggests taking full responsibility for our actions and their consequences. By doing so, we create an environment of accountability and open the door for meaningful dialogue and resolution. In summary, the key lesson from If You're Wrong, Admit It emphasizes the importance of humility, honesty, and accountability. By admitting our mistakes, taking responsibility, and making amends, we can foster trust, credibility, and stronger relationships. Remember, embracing humility and demonstrating honesty not only enhances personal growth but also paves the way for healthier and more fulfilling interactions with others. 1. The importance of humility. Admitting when you're wrong requires humility and the willingness to set aside your ego. It shows that you value honesty and personal growth over protecting your image. 2. Avoid defensiveness. Instead of becoming defensive and trying to justify your actions or beliefs, be open to the possibility that you may have made a mistake. Accept feedback and consider alternative viewpoints. 3. Embrace honesty. Admitting your mistakes requires honesty and integrity. Be truthful with yourself and others about your errors and take ownership of them. 4. Earn trust and respect. When you admit your mistakes, you demonstrate authenticity and earn the trust and respect of others. They appreciate your willingness to acknowledge your faults and value your honesty. 5. Take responsibility. Admitting you're wrong means taking full responsibility for your actions and their consequences. Avoid shifting blame onto others or making excuses. Accept that you have made a mistake and face the consequences with integrity. 6. Make amends. In addition to admitting your mistakes, take the necessary steps to make amends. If your actions have harmed others, apologize and seek ways to rectify the situation. Show a genuine commitment to making things right. 7. Learn from your mistakes. Use your errors as opportunities for personal growth and learning. Reflect on what went wrong and identify how you can avoid similar mistakes in the future. This demonstrates a dedication to self-improvement. 8. Cultivate open communication. By admitting your mistakes, you create an environment that encourages open and honest communication. Others feel more comfortable sharing their own missteps and challenges, fostering a culture of learning and growth. 9. Practice empathy and understanding. When you admit your mistakes, it shows empathy and understanding toward others. It demonstrates that you value their perspective and are willing to listen and learn from them. 10. Build stronger relationships. Admitting when you're wrong strengthens your relationships with others. It fosters trust, encourages open dialogue, and promotes healthier interactions. 11. Grow personally and professionally. Admitting your mistakes allows for personal and professional growth. It helps you become more self-aware, improve your decision-making, and become a better version of yourself. By incorporating these key points into your life, you can embrace the importance of admitting when you're wrong. Practice humility, honesty, and accountability to foster stronger relationships, personal growth, and a culture of open communication. Remember, it's not about avoiding mistakes entirely, but about how you handle them and learn from them that truly matters. Chapter 4, A Drop of Honey. The chapter titled A Drop of Honey from How to Win Friends and Influence People offers a valuable lesson on the power of kindness, appreciation, and goodwill in our interactions with others. The key lesson from this chapter is that by cultivating a positive and supportive attitude, we can create an environment that fosters cooperation, understanding, and stronger relationships. Dale Carnegie emphasizes that a small act of kindness, like a drop of honey, has the potential to positively influence and transform our interactions with others. The lesson teaches the reader to be mindful of the impact our words and actions have on those around us and to consciously choose kindness and empathy. The chapter highlights the power of appreciation and genuine compliments. It suggests that by expressing sincere appreciation for others' efforts, strengths, or qualities, we can uplift their spirits and create a bond of goodwill. Small gestures of appreciation can have a significant impact on building positive relationships. Furthermore, the chapter emphasizes the importance of empathy and understanding. It encourages us to consider the feelings and perspectives of others and to treat them with kindness and respect. By doing so, we foster an environment of trust, where individuals feel valued and understood. The lesson derived from this chapter is that a drop of honey, or a kind act, has the potential to sweeten relationships and create a positive atmosphere. It encourages us to be generous with our words and actions, to seek opportunities to uplift others, and to cultivate an attitude of empathy and appreciation. Additionally, the chapter advises against criticism or negativity. It suggests refraining from harsh judgments, gossip, or negative comments that can sour relationships. Instead, focus on finding the good in others and sharing kind words that foster connection and understanding. In summary, the key lesson from A Drop of Honey emphasizes the power of kindness, appreciation, and goodwill. By expressing genuine appreciation, showing empathy, and choosing positive words and actions, we can create a more harmonious and supportive environment. Remember, a small act of kindness can have a lasting impact, and by fostering an attitude of positivity and understanding, we contribute to building stronger and more fulfilling relationships. 1. The power of kindness. Small acts of kindness can have a significant impact on our interactions with others. By choosing kindness, we create an environment that fosters cooperation and understanding. 2. Express genuine appreciation. Show sincere appreciation for others' efforts, strengths, or qualities. By acknowledging and recognizing their contributions, you uplift their spirits and strengthen your relationship. 3. The importance of empathy. Consider the feelings and perspectives of others. Treat them with kindness, respect, and understanding. This creates an atmosphere of trust and mutual respect. 4. Use positive words and actions. Avoid criticism, negativity, or harsh judgments. Instead, focus on finding the good in others and sharing kind words that promote connection and understanding. 5. Build goodwill. Create a positive and supportive environment by extending goodwill to others. This can be through small gestures, acts of kindness, or thoughtful actions that show you care. 6. Foster a culture of appreciation. Encourage a culture where appreciation is valued and practiced. When people feel valued and appreciated, they are more likely to contribute positively and engage in collaborative efforts. 7. Avoid negative remarks. Refrain from engaging in gossip, harsh criticism, or negative comments. These actions can undermine relationships and create an unhealthy atmosphere. 8. Practice active listening. Give others your full attention when they speak. Show genuine interest in their thoughts and feelings. This helps to build rapport and strengthen connections. 9. Seek common ground. Look for shared interests and common goals to build upon. Finding common ground fosters understanding and collaboration. 10. Create a positive ripple effect. Remember that your small acts of kindness and appreciation can have a ripple effect on others. By starting with a drop of honey, you can inspire and influence those around you to adopt a similar positive mindset. 11. Choose positivity. Cultivate an attitude of positivity and kindness. Approach interactions with a genuine desire to uplift and support others. Your positive energy will be contagious and contribute to a more harmonious environment. By incorporating these key points into your interactions, you can harness the power of kindness and appreciation. By expressing genuine appreciation, practicing empathy, and choosing positive words and actions, you create an environment that fosters cooperation, understanding, and stronger relationships. Remember, a small drop of honey can make a significant difference in the way you connect with others. Chapter 5. The Secret of Socrates. The chapter titled The Secret of Socrates from How to Win Friends and Influence People offers a valuable lesson on the power of asking questions and active listening in our interactions with others. The key lesson from this chapter is that by engaging in thoughtful questioning and genuinely listening to others, we can build rapport, encourage dialogue, and foster deeper connections. Dale Carnegie highlights the approach used by Socrates, the ancient Greek philosopher, who employed a method of asking probing questions to stimulate critical thinking and encourage self-reflection. The lesson teaches the reader to shift the focus from speaking to listening and to recognize the value of understanding others' perspectives. The chapter emphasizes the importance of active listening. It suggests that by giving others your full attention and showing genuine interest in their thoughts and experiences, you create a space where they feel heard and valued. Active listening involves maintaining eye contact, nodding to indicate understanding, and refraining from interrupting. Furthermore, the chapter highlights the power of asking open-ended questions. By asking thoughtful and open-ended questions, you invite others to share their insights, feelings, and perspectives. This encourages them to reflect on their own thoughts and often leads to more meaningful and fruitful discussions. The lesson derived from this chapter is that the secret of Socrates lies in the art of asking questions and listening attentively. It encourages us to embrace curiosity and the genuine desire to understand others. By asking thoughtful questions and actively listening, we create an environment where individuals feel respected and valued, leading to deeper connections and improved communication. Additionally, the chapter advises against making assumptions or imposing our own opinions on others. Instead, it suggests suspending judgment and allowing others to express themselves freely. This approach fosters open dialogue, encourages diverse perspectives, and promotes a culture of learning and growth. In summary, the key lesson from The Secret of Socrates emphasizes the power of asking questions and active listening. By engaging in thoughtful questioning and genuinely listening to others, we create an environment that encourages dialogue, fosters deeper connections, and promotes understanding. Remember, the true art of conversation lies in our ability to ask insightful questions and truly listen to the answers. 1. The power of asking questions. Socrates' approach centered on asking thought-provoking questions to stimulate critical thinking and self-reflection in others. Questions can open up meaningful conversations and encourage individuals to explore their own thoughts and beliefs. 2. Active listening. Actively listening to others involves giving them your full attention, maintaining eye contact, and refraining from interrupting. It shows respect, validates their experiences, and fosters a deeper connection. 3. Genuine interest in others. Show a sincere curiosity about others' thoughts, opinions, and experiences. This demonstrates that you value their perspective and fosters an environment where they feel comfortable expressing themselves. 4. Open-ended questions. Use open-ended questions that encourage individuals to share more than a simple yes or no response. Open-ended questions allow for exploration, critical thinking, and a deeper understanding of the person's viewpoint. 5. Suspending judgment. Avoid making assumptions or imposing your own opinions on others. Instead, practice suspending judgment and allow individuals to express themselves freely. This fosters a safe space for open dialogue and diverse perspectives. 6. Encouraging self-reflection. Thoughtful questions can prompt individuals to reflect on their thoughts, beliefs, and experiences. By guiding them to explore their own ideas, you empower them to gain insights and reach their own conclusions. 7. Building rapport and trust. By engaging in meaningful conversations through the art of questioning, you establish a rapport with others. They feel heard, valued, and understood, which leads to stronger connections and the development of trust. 8. Fostering a learning culture. The Socratic method encourages a culture of learning and growth. By engaging in meaningful conversations and asking questions, You create an environment where individuals feel comfortable exploring new ideas, challenging assumptions, and expanding their knowledge. 9. Developing critical thinking skills. By asking thought-provoking questions, you encourage individuals to think critically and examine their own beliefs. This helps them develop their own reasoning abilities and become more self-aware. 10. Enhancing communication skills. The art of questioning and active listening improves your own communication skills. By focusing on understanding others, you become a better listener, communicator, and facilitator of meaningful conversations. 11. Valuing diverse perspectives. The Socratic method encourages the exploration of diverse perspectives and opinions. By embracing different viewpoints and engaging in respectful dialogue, you foster an inclusive environment that values and appreciates diversity. By incorporating these key points into your interactions, you can harness the power of Socratic questioning. By asking thoughtful questions, actively listening, and suspending judgment, you create an environment that fosters meaningful conversations, self-reflection, and deeper connections. Remember, the secret of Socrates lies in the art of asking questions that inspire, challenge, and promote growth. Chapter 6: The Safety Valve in Handling Complaints. The chapter titled The Safety Valve in Handling Complaints from How to Win Friends and Influence People offers a valuable lesson on how to effectively handle complaints and conflicts. The key lesson from this chapter is that by providing individuals with the opportunity to express their grievances and concerns, we can diffuse tensions, build trust, and find constructive solutions. Dale Carnegie emphasizes the importance of offering a safety valve to those who have complaints. This means creating a safe and non-threatening environment where individuals feel heard and validated in expressing their dissatisfaction or grievances. The lesson teaches the reader to approach complaints with empathy and understanding, rather than defensiveness or dismissal. The chapter highlights the significance of active listening during complaint handling. It suggests that by giving individuals your full attention, maintaining eye contact, and demonstrating genuine concern, you create an atmosphere where they feel respected and valued. Active listening involves allowing them to fully express their concerns without interruption and acknowledging their emotions and perspective. Furthermore, the chapter emphasizes the need to remain calm and composed while dealing with complaints. It advises against responding defensively or with hostility, as such reactions can escalate the conflict and damage relationships. Instead, the lesson encourages us to adopt a patient and understanding attitude, seeking to find common ground and mutually beneficial solutions. The lesson derived from this chapter is that providing a safety valve for complaints is crucial for effective conflict resolution and relationship management. It urges us to view complaints as opportunities for improvement and growth, rather than as personal attacks. By listening attentively, validating emotions, and addressing concerns with empathy, we create an environment that fosters trust and encourages open communication. Additionally, the chapter emphasizes the importance of taking prompt action to address complaints. It suggests that by showing individuals that their concerns are being taken seriously and that steps are being taken to find a resolution, we reinforce their trust and satisfaction. Prompt action demonstrates a commitment to addressing issues and improving the situation. In summary, the key lesson from the safety valve in handling complaints underscores the importance of providing individuals with a safe outlet to express their complaints and concerns. By practicing active listening, showing empathy, remaining calm, and taking prompt action, we can effectively manage conflicts, build trust, and find constructive solutions. Remember, complaints can serve as opportunities for growth and improvement if handled with care and respect. 1. Create a safe environment. Provide individuals with a safe and non-threatening space to express their complaints and concerns. Make them feel heard and validated, ensuring they know their grievances are taken seriously. 2. Practice active listening. Give individuals your full attention and actively listen to their complaints. Maintain eye contact, avoid interrupting, and show genuine concern for their perspective. This helps them feel respected and valued. 3. Validate emotions. Acknowledge and validate the emotions expressed by the complainant. Understand that their feelings are real and important to them, even if you don't necessarily agree with their perspective. 4. Remain calm and composed. Avoid responding defensively or with hostility when faced with a complaint. Stay calm and composed, demonstrating patience and understanding. This helps diffuse tension and creates an atmosphere conducive to finding a resolution. 5. Seek common ground. Look for areas of agreement or shared interests to establish a common ground. Finding commonalities can help build rapport and facilitate a constructive dialogue. 6. Empathize with the complainant. Put yourself in the complainant's shoes and try to understand their point of view. Show empathy and genuine concern for their experience. This helps create a sense of understanding and can lead to more effective problem solving. 7. Take complaints seriously. Demonstrate that you value the complaints and take them seriously. Act promptly to address the issues raised, showing that you are committed to finding a resolution and improving the situation. 8. Offer solutions. Instead of dwelling on the problem, focus on finding solutions. Engage in a collaborative process with the complainant to identify practical steps to address the issues and prevent recurrence. 9. Apologize when necessary. If the complaint is valid and there has been a mistake or misunderstanding, offer a sincere apology. Taking responsibility and showing accountability can help rebuild trust and maintain a positive relationship. 10. Learn from complaints. View complaints as opportunities for improvement. Use them as feedback to identify areas where processes, products, or services can be enhanced. Embrace a mindset of continuous learning and improvement. 11. Follow up. After addressing a complaint, follow up with the individual to ensure their concerns have been resolved satisfactorily. This demonstrates your commitment to customer satisfaction and reinforces trust in the relationship. By incorporating these key points into your approach to handling complaints, you can create a positive and constructive environment for conflict resolution. By actively listening, validating emotions, seeking common ground, and taking prompt action, you demonstrate your commitment to addressing concerns and fostering positive relationships. Remember, handling complaints effectively can lead to improved customer satisfaction, stronger relationships, and ongoing improvement. Chapter 7, How to Get Cooperation. The chapter titled How to Get Cooperation from How to Win Friends and Influence People offers a valuable lesson on how to effectively gain cooperation from others. The key lesson from this chapter is that by understanding others' motivations, demonstrating empathy, and appealing to their self-interest, we can increase the likelihood of receiving cooperation. Dale Carnegie emphasizes the importance of taking a genuine interest in understanding others' needs and desires. The lesson teaches the reader to shift the focus from one's own goals to the goals and aspirations of the individuals they seek cooperation from. The chapter highlights the significance of empathy in gaining cooperation. It suggests that by putting yourself in the other person's shoes and understanding their perspective, you can develop rapport and foster a sense of mutual understanding. Empathy helps create a connection and allows you to tailor your approach to align with their interests. Furthermore, the chapter emphasizes the power of appealing to self-interest. It suggests that by highlighting how cooperation benefits the other person and meets their own needs, you can motivate them to work together, demonstrating how their participation contributes to their own success or addresses their concerns encourages a willingness to cooperate. The lesson derived from this chapter is that to get cooperation, it is crucial to understand others' motivations and align your request with their self-interest. It urges us to approach cooperation from a perspective of genuine empathy and consideration for others' needs. Additionally, the chapter advises against using coercion or manipulation to obtain cooperation. It suggests that genuine and mutually beneficial cooperation is more likely to be sustainable and lead to positive outcomes. In summary, the key lesson from How to Get Cooperation underscores the importance of understanding others' motivations and appealing to their self-interest. By demonstrating empathy, highlighting the benefits of cooperation, and aligning your request with their needs, you increase the likelihood of receiving cooperation. Remember, genuine cooperation stems from understanding and addressing the interests of others and working together toward a common goal.